The world of professional tennis is a battlefield of power, speed, and mental fortitude. Every match, every point, every swing of the racket can change a player's destiny. For Alexandra Eala, the 21-year-old Filipina sensation, her historic Wimbledon run had already captured the hearts of millions. She had beaten the legendary Serena Williams. She had dethroned the defending champion Iga Swiatek. She had reached the fourth round, becoming the first Filipino in the Open era to achieve such a feat, but one of the most surprising moments of her career came when she faced another legend, Venus Williams, the seven-time Grand Slam champion and one of the greatest players in tennis history. In a stunning encounter, Eala defeated Venus. It was a victory that sent shockwaves through the tennis world. But what happened next was even more unexpected. Venus Williams, instead of harboring any resentment, chose Alex Eala as her doubles partner for the DC Open. The tennis world was stunned. Why would a legend select the player who had just beaten her? The real reason shocked everyone. This is the story of how a defeat turned into the beginning of a powerful partnership and why Venus Williams saw something special in Alex Eala that the rest of the world is only beginning to recognize. For more coverage in tennis, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Before we dive into the surprising partnership, we must first revisit the match that set it all in motion. It was a moment that will be remembered for years to come. On the hallowed courts of Wimbledon, Alex Eala faced Venus Williams, the seven-time Grand Slam champion and a living legend of the sport. The entire tennis world was watching. Venus, at 44 years old, was making an incredible comeback to singles tennis, but Eala was not intimidated. She played with the kind of fearless aggression that had already made her a rising star. She moved with incredible speed, painted the lines with her ground strokes, and refused to back down against her idol. The match was a showcase of the best of women's tennis, the experience and grace of Venus Williams versus the youthful energy and raw talent of Alex Eala. When the final point was played, Eala had emerged victorious. It was a result that stunned the tennis world. She had beaten one of the greatest players in history on the biggest stage. But what was even more striking was the grace with which Venus accepted the defeat. Instead of frustration, she showed respect. Instead of rivalry, she showed admiration. She recognized that Eala was not just a lucky winner, she was a player with immense talent and a bright future. The match was not the end of a story, it was the beginning of a new chapter. Venus Williams, a player who had seen it all, had been impressed. And she knew that she wanted to see more of Alex Eala. In the weeks following their encounter at Wimbledon, the tennis world was abuzz with speculation. Would Venus Williams seek revenge? Would the two players become rivals? The answer was far more surprising. When the DC Open announced its doubles draw, one partnership stood out above all others, Venus Williams and Alex Eala. The tennis world was stunned. Venus had chosen the player who had just beaten her to be her doubles partner. It was a decision that defied conventional wisdom. In a sport where rivalries often dominate the narrative, Venus had chosen collaboration over competition. The announcement sent shockwaves through the tennis community and sparked a massive debate among fans and experts. Why would a legend like Venus Williams, with her vast experience and countless accomplishments, choose a young upstart like Eala? The answer was simple: Venus recognized talent. She had seen Eala's potential up close, and she was impressed by what she saw. She knew that Eala had the game, the mentality, and the work ethic to succeed at the highest level. She also knew that Eala's left-handed game and aggressive style would complement her own strengths. The partnership was not just about winning matches, it was about building a legacy. Venus wanted to mentor Eala, to share her knowledge, and to help the young Filipina reach her full potential. It was a decision that spoke volumes about Venus's character and her commitment to the future of the sport. The tennis world was in awe. The real reason behind Venus Williams' decision to choose Alex Eala as her doubles partner for the DC Open is multifaceted and deeply meaningful. It is not just about tennis, it is about respect, recognition, and the passing of the torch. Venus Williams has always been known for her fierce competitiveness, but she is also known for her sportsmanship and her support for the next generation of players. She saw in Alex Eala a reflection of her younger self, a player with immense talent, a fearless attitude, and an unwavering determination to succeed. She recognized the qualities that make a champion. First and foremost, Venus respected Eala's game. She had experienced firsthand the power, speed, and tactical intelligence that Eala possesses. She knew that Eala was not just a flash in the pan, she was a player with a bright future. Second, Venus recognized the importance of mentorship. She has always been a strong advocate for women's tennis and has consistently supported young players. By choosing Eala, she was investing in the future of the sport. Third, Venus saw the potential for a successful partnership. Eala's left-handed game and aggressive baseline play would complement Venus's experience and court coverage. The pairing had the potential to be a formidable force. Fourth, Venus admired Eala's professionalism and humility. Despite her rapid rise, Eala has remained grounded and focused. She is a player who is willing to learn and who respects the game. These are qualities that Venus values deeply. The real reason behind Venus's decision was her belief that Alex Eala is destined for greatness, and she wanted to be a part of that journey. When the news of the Venus-Eala partnership broke, the tennis world reacted with a mix of shock, excitement, and admiration. Social media was flooded with posts from fans and experts who were stunned by the decision. Some praised Venus for her sportsmanship and her willingness to mentor a young player. Others expressed excitement at the prospect of seeing the two lefties team up on the court. The partnership quickly became one of the biggest talking points before the DC Open, generating a level of buzz that was unprecedented for a doubles pairing. Fans from the Philippines were particularly emotional. They saw Venus's decision as a validation of Eala's talent and a recognition of her potential. It was a moment of immense national pride. Experts weighed in, noting that the partnership was a win-win for both players. Venus would benefit from Eala's energy and aggression, while Eala would benefit from Venus's experience and guidance. The partnership was seen as a testament to the respect that Venus has for the next generation of players. The tennis world was eager to see how the duo would perform on the court. The DC Open was shaping up to be one of the most exciting tournaments of the year, and the Venus-Eala partnership was at the center of the attention. The partnership between Venus Williams and Alex Eala is more than just a feel-good story, it is a significant milestone in Eala's career. It is a validation of her talent, her potential, and her character. Venus Williams, a living legend of the sport, has chosen Eala as her partner, recognizing her as a player who belongs among the elite. For Eala, this partnership is an incredible opportunity. She will have the chance to learn from one of the greatest players in history, to absorb Venus's knowledge and experience, and to develop her game under the guidance of a true champion. The partnership will also raise Eala's profile on the global stage. The attention and respect that comes with being Venus Williams' partner will open doors and create new opportunities. The partnership is also a sign of the changing landscape of tennis. The old guard and the new generation are coming together, and the mutual respect is clear. Venus's decision to partner with Eala is an endorsement of the Filipina's talent and potential. It sends a message to the rest of the tour that Eala is a player to watch and a force to be reckoned with. For Tennis Pulse, this is a story that transcends the sport. It is a story of respect, of mentorship, and of the relentless pursuit of greatness. Alex Eala is on a journey. It will not be easy. There will be setbacks. There will be tough matches. But with the support of a legend like Venus Williams, she has the guidance and the inspiration she needs to reach the top. The future is bright for Alex Eala. For more coverage in tennis, subscribe and hit the notification bell.